Well, I hope you can see everything. I'm trying to get the camera where it has a good light. And I tried it over on the other side and the light was not good. Put a little bit of olive oil in here, and I probably should have sprayed some of this. Get my pan hot. Yeah, and I'm going to have to step in front, get a few things. I'm going to put a little bit of butter in there because we're fixing asparagus. And I wanted to go ahead and get that on before we did anything else. Now, a lot of people said when I had the camera this way, all they saw was my back. But if I turn it the other way, you can't see anything because of the glare from the light. So I'm going to do my best to let you see everything, but have it where the camera doesn't have that so much of a glare. I'm going to go ahead and put my asparagus in there. I wanted to turn it and coat it with the butter. It'll soften up, so it will go down in the pan a little bit from what it is right now. I'm going to get back over here. I don't want you up there. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic salt on it. But I'm putting it on a real low temperature, and I am going to cover it. Get everything inside. There you go. Because I want to slow cook it. I don't want it to burn. I want it to get done. Now I'm coming over here. I don't know how y'all buy your liver, but I bought mine. It's in a whole great big package. Well, I have a knife, a serrated knife, that I can cut the package in half even though it's frozen. And I'm only cooking half of it because the whole package is way too much for me. Go ahead and get my pan heated up here. Because we're making liver with the good, pretty brown gravy. And I'm going to put onions and all kind of good stuff in there. That's right, I'm putting garlic salt on my liver. And I like to season the liver itself. Oh my goodness, that was 2 pieces right there. Look at that. I don't know why they cut it so thin. Because it seems like when I season the flour, I don't get that much seasoning on there. But I've just got flour in my plate here. We're just going to flour it up good. This is really thin. I wish it had been thicker. I like it a little bit thicker than that. Get this pan hot. But I've got my creamed potatoes already done in the pot. They're hot. I know y'all have seen people make creamed potatoes before. All I did was, you know, put potatoes in there, cook them, pour in some milk, pour in some butter, a little bit of salt, and take a potato masher and squish them up. And I am going to need a bowl. Put that in as it's browning because I don't want to leave it in there. Bowl's a little bit wet. I need to clean it out a little bit. Not hot yet because my flour's not frying. That's a good way to tell if your pan's hot, to put a little bit of flour in there. Yeah, that's about the thinnest. It's just coming apart. I thought it was thicker than that. I didn't know it was real thin. And turn that asparagus up a little. I mean, you can put it in a pan, season it, and then put it in the oven and roast it if you'd like. I just usually put it in a pan and put it on top of the stove. Let's try this little piece. Oh, not hot yet. It's getting there. It's starting to bubble up a little bit. And it doesn't matter if it falls apart. I mean, hey, it's going to be good anyway. But I like the thicker liver a lot better. I don't know why they cut this so thin. I mean, it's unreal. It's so thin. It was stretching. We'll only have to season one side of it. pieces are a little better. Pepper was making me cough. It takes no time at all for this to cook. I think it takes longer to cook the onions and the other stuff you put in there than it does the liver. Get rid of this. It's going to be good. I haven't had liver and onions, and I'm adding bell pepper to it this time to make it a little bit different. And I had plenty of little bell peppers in the garden that I picked just before it froze last night. Browning nicely. It's gonna be good. I hope y'all like liver and gravy with cream potatoes, and I'm just having asparagus with it tonight. I'm not going crazy and fixing a lot of stuff. I've still got some green beans in the refrigerator that I can heat up. Maybe tomorrow when I heat some of this up. Yeah, this is only half of that package. It was frozen, and I've got a knife that I can cut through frozen food with. So I cut right through it halfway, and I put the rest of it back in the freezer, in a freezer bag, so I can fix liver, liver again another time. I don't have to eat it all at one time. I mean, this is plenty. I mean, it is real thin. that down just a tiny bit. Hope y'all can see something other than my back. And take these first couple of pieces out. I hate it when I turn them over though and they stick. The first ones didn't stick. I guess maybe I waited long enough before I turned them over. Get me a cough drop so I'm not coughing everywhere. And I wanted to show you while that's cooking. I got a beautiful Christmas card today. Look at this. It's from Janice Skiba, S-C-I-B-A. Thank you so much, Janice. Look at this beautiful Christmas card. It says, Janice from Michigan. C. Jansky. Miss. I don't understand that. Glad I found your YouTube. Glad I found you on YouTube. I'm glad you found me too, Janice. But isn't that a beautiful card? Show you the inside of it as well. That's going to go right on my refrigerator, on my freezer over here with all the rest of them. Thank you so much, Janice. Merry Christmas to you too. Now I'm going to put this flour that was left here right in the frying pan with the drippings and the oil. Get some water here. Oh, let's see. I've got a little bit of beef bouillon this time. And I'm just going to put a little bit of beef bouillon in my gravy. About a teaspoon, a half a teaspoonful, not much. Turning that down a little bit. Now I'm going to come over here with my onion slices. Separate them. And this was just one small onion. Or medium onion. It wasn't too small. But all I did was slice it about 1/4 of an inch thick. I separate them and then I put them in my gravy. My son loved the gravy and he loved the liver part of the time, but his favorite was just the gravy and the mashed potatoes. Now I've got bell peppers that I've sliced in circles just like the onion, and I'm just going to put them in there. I got green and I got an orange one. Not much, but I could have put more, but I didn't want to, so I'm going to have to put a little bit more water in there. You can judge how much water to put in, you know, when you see how thick the gravy's getting. Because you don't want it real thick at this point, because we still got to put our liver back in there. And we got to cook down our onions. Now I'm just going to cover that up, let it cook a little bit before I add my liver back in there. What did I do with my, oh, my legs are stiff. Kind of made a mess over here. But I want to check it before I walk off from it. You know, I put peppers in my peppered steak, but most people don't think to put them in your liver and onions when you make it. So we're just going to cover that and let it cook a little bit. Let's get over here and see about our Now we can stir it up a little bit and get it all coated with that butter and that olive oil. Now we're just going to let that cook a little bit till the onions cook and the peppers cook, and then we'll come back. How about that? Okay, we're over here checking on our stuff. And my liver is not quite as brown as I want it to be. So I'm going to put a little bit of this kitchen bouquet browning season and sauce. Just not much, just a tiny bit. Because if you've ever used it, you know it takes very little. Whoop! And I put way too much. It came out a little bit faster than what I was anticipating because it is a new little jar of it. My onions are about half done. I mean, if you don't have kitchen bouquet, you don't want your gravy dark, then you don't have to add it. You can leave your gravy just the way it is. Well, I thought I'd put too much in there, but I think I put just about the right amount. If you're wondering what I'm scraping some of the bread that was stuck to the bottom of the pan. Where it browned, it just stuck a little bit, so I'm scraping some of it up. Now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my liver back in there. Now, if you don't want your liver cooked in the gravy, then you don't have to add it back. You can leave it just like it is. Some people like it crunchy. My son would eat a piece of it still crunchy. He didn't want it back in the gravy. But I am going to taste it for seasoning. Oh my goodness, that is so good. I don't think I'll have to add any more water, but I'll leave that there just for right now anyway, just to be safe. Check on my asparagus. Oh, that's doing nice. See, if you cook it low, it'll cook it thoroughly. It'll be real tender, and it's not going to burn on you. Whew, that lid was hot. I'm going to turn that down just a tiny bit. And those peppers and onions have got to cook just a little bit more. So I will bring you back in just a couple of minutes. Well, we're back. And I'm getting ready to fix me something to eat here. I'm hungry. Look at that. Don't that look good? And there's that asparagus. Got to get me a plate. There's our potatoes. Ooh, that's hot. turn that burner off and I didn't. Don't know what's wrong with me. Make me a well in my taters. Gotta have some of that onions and those peppers. How's that for dinner, y'all? Let's come over here. I'll adjust the camera. You see all my flowers. But look at that. Oh my goodness. All I needed was some bread, but you know me, I've been skipping bread as much as possible. Let's see if we can get this up. Now. Oh, that looks so good. Get me some liver and some potatoes on there with a little bit of that gravy. Y'all take the first bite. Open wide. Go ahead. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat. Bless all the YouTubers watching. Bless the fur babies who are inside where it's warm tonight, because it's going to be down to like 28, I think. Bless my friends, my family. Bless everybody in need of prayer. Bless me. I'm always in need of prayer. And bless this food I'm about to eat. Amen. Here we go. In my happy place. Get you some asparagus. The most expensive thing on my plate was the asparagus. I think that little bundle of asparagus was $2.98. The liver, the whole package was like $3 and something. And like I said, I've only used half of it. So not even $2 for the liver. A little bit of flour, a little bit of onion, a little bit of bell pepper, which was free, and some potatoes, y'all. Y'all. That is good eating right there, y'all. Y'all need to try it. Mashed potatoes with chicken, beef liver, calf liver, and gravy. Can't beat it. I love liver. I love chicken liver or beef liver. Either one, I love it. But this is the way I grew up eating calf liver or beef liver. It was floured, fried crisp, made a brown gravy, sliced up onions. I don't think my mom ever put bell pepper in there. I like bell pepper in it myself. But with onions and the brown gravy on potatoes, I mean, you can't beat it. Now, the only time I've eaten it here in Texas, it was good. They had it seasoned just right. It was not floured. It was broiled in a pan with a little bit of salt and pepper and onions. And it was good. But it was not the brown gravy that I was craving and I wanted so bad. And when I went in there, I was kind of disappointed. But like I said, it was good. So I ate it anyway. But I was craving the brown gravy with it. Y'all take another bite of liver. Go ahead, don't be shy. Mmm. I hate to talk with my mouth full. But when you season your meat before you flour it, the seasoning stays on the meat. And you don't have to re-season it when you go to eat it because it's already there. So there you go. Beef liver and brown gravy, y'all. Can't beat it. There's my dinner, y'all. Creamed potatoes smothered in gravy with onions and bell pepper slices. Beef liver, fried beef liver with gravy, and asparagus. I like to fix mine in a frying pan so I can keep an eye on it. I don't like it to dry out and get crispy and black. So there you go. That's my dinner tonight, and it's going to be my meal tomorrow. And I don't mind it a bit. I love liver and onions with that gravy, with those potatoes. Oh my goodness, you cannot go wrong. Y'all try it. You'll love it. See you next time. Love y'all.